I was imagining Marcus in like a one-piece pajama suit.
Oh yeah, he does, and it says great.
What's going on? The butt flap is like kind of hanging a little.
It's Mjolnir with a Santa's cap on it.
No, the image of Mjolnir is right over the flap for the front.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hi friends, welcome to Forge Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. I forgot to mention at the end of the last episode, but the Jotun Slayers leveled up! Let's go around and see what everyone did with their character. Let's start with Gendry. Oh, what happened here? Hang on. There we go.
There it is.
Oh hey. So I took a level in Sorcerer. Like you do.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Wow, okay.
Burn him at the stake.
And now I've learned I'm just permanently a chair. Most of my time was figuring out what kind of fabric I was going to be. That's not true.
Right.
I now have 50 health. Instead of, I think it was like 42.
42, I believe.
And then I picked out a spell. And I was going back and forth between like an action spell or like a oh yeah, no, everything's fine spell. And I went with the no, we're good here spell. So,
I like it.
Yeah, I'm excited to use that.
Awesome. Nif, what you got?
Yeah, so I went ahead and leveled up in Artificer, because I'm enjoying the artificer-ness of it all. And I managed to get my tool expertise, which means my proficiency bonus is doubled when I make a tool check. I did the math previously, and I now have a plus 12 to any tinker check.
Oh shit!
And I went from 50-some health to 66, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's Marcus looking nowadays?
I got 3rd level spells, so
Woo!
Obviously I did Paladin because I'm not going to multi-class. I want to actually be better at my main class.
Be better.
Be better.
So now I can cast Daylight, Revivify, and Haste. So you guys can go ahead and die. I got you. as long as you haven't been dead for too long.
Sure.
And that's about it.
And tell us a story about Cedric. But first, a really long drink.
Fuck you. You know what? Can we just skip Cedric? Fuck this guy.
I went with a level in Rogu.
Pasta? You're a pasta maker?
Yep, that's right. I'm a pasta man. I'm a pasta man with good pasta stealth. I now have plus
Ragu is a
13 in
sauce.
stealth.
Ooh, very nice for a barb.
Ooh. And I get sneak attack. And I'll be working with our very special artificer to get some sort of finessable weapon that I can have on my wrist while also holding my giant sword.
Hell
And
yeah.
then I'll sneak up behind people and I will sneak attack them and get huge and then go, I'm sneaky!
I kind of feel like I should retroactively take a level in Barbarian.
Dude, do it.
How can you be angry and stealthy at the same time? I don't know.
I won't rage right away, but I mean, I could.
You can.
I'll live my
Yeah,
life.
it doesn't stop.
You think you're better than me? Is that what this
All
is?
right. That is all awesome. Now,
Bro, I'm just fucking pasta.
I'm just fucking pasta, man.
let's get back
Again.
to playing some D&D. Roll.
Cedric is young and impressionable, and he learns from the people around him, except for Sam, because paladins are stupid.
Do you guys remember when you defended the Colburn estate? Marcus almost died. Gendry almost died. Cedric almost died. And Nifrim tried really hard not to panic. Your group, the Jotun Slayers, find yourselves in the aftermath of a giant robot assault on Nif's childhood home, the most secure private estate on Thorin. After rescuing Nif's brother from Minnie, who led the group known as the Munathir to spark a war between nations, you teleported back to the Colburn estate to regroup and decide on your next steps. However, Minnie had staged a large robot army around the grounds to attack. An attack they did. You fought hard and barely managed to make it out of the sortie alive. But not all were so lucky. Nifrim's father, Einar, appeared on the roof, chaining massive lightning bolts across the battlefield before being hit directly with a missile. You searched the rubble, but did not find him. Head of Security Nox then triggered Code Red, I called it Zulu before, it was red, and told everyone to meet in the temple. And that is where our story continues.
We walk in on a party.
So, let me set this up here.
Like an
That
orgy
one.
party?
Okay.
Oh my god, let me break out the rope.
So, as I mentioned, you just spent about an hour going through the rubble on top of the Colburn estate and did not find Einar's body. And Nox enacted Code Red, whatever that is, and said everyone needs to meet in the temple. And he starts heading there swiftly. Oh, hey,
Okay.
it's nighttime, that's right.
Let's do it.
You following him up
First,
there?
I pick up. Yeah, but first I peel Bing Bong off the ground, and I bring him with.
No, don't worry, Cedric, I'll fix. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Bing Bong is coming with us. He won't be. No, he's part of the team.
Yes,
We're taking him with.
bring him along then. All right.
So, you follow Nox through the house, upstairs, and up more stairs, and up even more stairs, and then come out on the roof, next to the temple on top of the estate. You see, going through the house, this was a heavily guarded house, but it's pretty empty inside as you're running through it. The help, as far as guards anyway, the help is, the thrall are kind of scrambling, but you can't, it seems kind of weird that there aren't guards everywhere, which only makes sense. But you eventually follow them into the large temple, and as you arrive, coming through the other doors, you see Ragna, Nifrim's mother, followed or flanked by guards. And you notice one of the guards is carrying a large, seemingly heavy chest. He's just kind of like carrying it next to her as she hurriedly rushes in. And as soon as she catches eyes with you guys and Nox, she's, "What happened?"
Nifrim is silent.
Nox speaks up.
Are you talking, Josh? You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nox speaks up and says, "Not exactly sure, but, we might have lost Einar, so we need to begin immediately." He says, of course, right over there. And, directs the guard carrying the chest to set it down next to the statue of Hela. It's about that time that the doors open again, and you see the rest of Nifrim's family start pouring in hurriedly into the temple, along with a few guards. Yes, Marcus?
Is Hertha still alive?
Hertha is among them.
Damn it.
It's
What a bitch.
everyone else shows up. And
What about the other two that I actually like? Kari and what's her face?
they're all there still.
What's your
Okay.
face?
As Hertha
I can't remember
comes,
the dude's name. It starts with an O.
Oh, Osmond. As
That's it.
specifically Hertha comes in, she's just in a huff, and she catches sight of you guys and screams, "What did you do? Where's father?"
Nifrim's gonna look at her, just stone cold expression, and just go, "Not the time."
And Nox kind of like steps in front of you from her point of view and holds up a hand. Let's just calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. We know what to do. Ragnar, do you have everything you need? And you see her, you look over and see that she's opened the chest, and the chest is full of treasure. There's a small pile of gold in there. There's trinkets of all sorts, little statues. There's a couple very ornate-looking daggers. And she's just laying them onto the kind of altar in front of the Hela statue. And
I'm gonna pull
Yeah.
out the radiant capacitor, just holding on to it.
you pull the glowing
I was
device
about
out of
to
your
say
bag of
that.
holding. A couple of your family kind of glance over and look confusingly at it. Erling sees that and he's like, "Okay, what are we doing this?" And Ragnar says, "Yes, I think I'm done now. All right. Everyone kneel." And immediately everyone, like Nifrim's family, starts kneeling.
As I kneel, I take my sword out and I kind of hold on to it in front of me. I'm guessing there's
All right, the rest of you kneeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine Gendry's not there.
Oh.
Where's Gendry?
Figuring his old situation.
Oh, he's
out.
still kind of sorting his stuff out?
Yeah.
All right.
An hour has passed since the end of the battle.
Yeah, that has
if
been an
makes
hour
any
since the
difference.
battle.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I mean, whenever you guys want to
Yeah, but
He's
would
gonna-
he
he's
really
gonna
go
come
to the
through the
temple?
door.
I'd
He's gonna come
probably
through the
just
door in
hang
the middle of
outside.
the fucking thing.
No, I probably would hang outside. I would
Gendry,
not-
What's up, guys?
outside of the temple. Gendry, go ahead and give me. So you were trying to repair your mask?
Yes, and depending on how well this goes, it'll determine what face Gendry is going to be wearing.
Give
Moving
me dexterity plus proficiency roll.
Cool. Haha! Got it. That's going to be 22.
22. You fix it up pretty damn well. You've had to fix and kind of stitch together faces before. So you know exactly what you're doing, and it comes to you pretty easily. You're not sure if it's, that you're in a hurry or what, but it's like your hands know what they're doing.
Tight.
And you have a blemishless Gendry face.
Great. Okay, cool.
What's that?
Yeah,
Josh?
what was that, Josh?
Muted.
Do your eyes have the makeup stuff on it still?
Well, that was a weird thing because, like,
It seems to
That
bleed
would-
through the masks.
the idea is, like, if Gendry were ever to try and disguise themselves, like, the whole bleeding eye thing, that would make any disguise, like, stupid, right? So, like,
So the
Gendry
way-
is pretty stupid.
The way
Yep, that's
I
true.
love you, bro.
the way
That's
that I see it, if you want, you can cover it up with makeup. But whenever you put on a new face, it just bleeds through.
Okay.
Which is weird because it's not really wet on your cheeks. But as soon as you put on a face, it just starts soaking through.
We can get some pallets.
Sephora?
Yeah, Sephora. It's the D&D version. Because I know my makeup stores.
Wow.
Sure.
What cut are we talking is this? Just reminding the audience of things Josh has said.
So as Gendry waits outside the temple, the rest of you are inside kneeling. And as Ragna starts closing her eyes and mouthing words that you can't quite hear, she's right in front of the statue. You hear, or you see, once again, stepping out of the statue, Ella. And as she steps up, immediately Ragna stops and opens her eyes. Just, oh. And Ella looks down at her softly and very morbid face, serious face, looks down at her and says, holds out it, puts her hand on Ragna's shoulder and says, This won't be necessary. To which Ragna just mouth agape. What is it not enough? No. And she looks up around at the rest of you and says, you can please stand. It's all right. I have something to tell you all, but I think it would be better if he told you. And she just snaps her fingers, and next to her, you start seeing, kind of like how when the gods dust starts apparating and swirling in the air next to her. And it's like the reverse of a god dusting. Starting from the feet, the dust starts coalescing and building from the feet going upward. As standing in front of you after it's done is Einar Colburn. Looking just fine. Healthier than he's ever looked. And on his face is a sort of sad smile. Kind of pursed lips. It's a face you've never seen before, Nif. As he says, hello, everyone. Bit awkward this, but I'm glad you're all here. And everyone's just kind of stunned and looking at each other, trying to figure out what's going on. And as he looks from face to face, that same sad smile, he says, I have unfortunate news. Suppose I should just get to it. My dear loved ones, I'm sorry to say, I believe my work here on the mortal plane is complete. I've built an empire, and I am confident that it no longer needs me at the helm. Immediately, Ragna, jumps up and unbelieving look in her face. She says, what do you mean? You're coming back. He just closes his eyes and softly shakes his head. What do you mean? My dear, after what I've done, no matter how inadvertently, I'm not even sure I deserve to return. But this is a choice I've made. You hear Erling kind of speak up and say, What are you talking about? Einar turns to him. No worries. Just... I want you all to know that... And a different look comes over his face as he thinks about his next words. And a warmer smile. His eyes widen a little bit as he's thinking about whatever he's thinking about. He says, I made it to Valhalla. It's an amazing place. Immortal life, unlimited resources. It's everything I ever wanted. I have dined with the gods and drank from Mimi's Brunner, which Mimi's Brunner, you would pretty much all know, is the well of knowledge under Yggdrasil. Odin sacrificed his eye to drink from it and gain knowledge. It's all knowledge. I understand it all now. It couldn't be clearer. Erling, do you mean? So you're just leaving us and here with everything? Yes, I'm sorry to say I am, but I'm just not needed here anymore.
No. No, this is not fair.
Slowly turns to you.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You created this mess. You started this. You were warned, and you didn't listen, and now look what's happened. And now, because of what you've done, you're dead. You're dead, and you're leaving all of us. And now I have to clean up your mess? How is that fair? How is that fair?
Sins of our fathers, I suppose. But that, my dear Nifrim, is exactly why I'm not coming back. I obviously... I've built a great empire here, but... what I did with it. Even if I didn't realize, I was warned. And you're right. I was too egotistical to heed anybody's warning. That's not what you need here. But Nifrim. And he kind of takes a step toward you. The Emir. I've met them. They're there. In Valhalla. Nifrim, they're just like us. Well, they're human, but they're just people. All this time we've been worshipping them, they were just people. Extremely intelligent and wise people. I'm learning so much from them, Nifrim. I feel like I have work here to do.
Well, good for you. Because if anyone else dies, if I lose any more family or any more friends or people that I'm close with, that's on you. And she's gonna turn around and walk out.
He kind of... As you start to walk out, he drops his head. As you start to walk out, Nox takes a step in front of you. And he kind of takes you by the shoulders. Leans down a bit, he's very tall. So that you're eye to eye. And he says, I understand, but your father, this is the last you'll see of him, likely. Are you sure you want to go? Just now.
She just stands still with her back to Einar. But she doesn't leave.
Nox kind of pulls you in from the shoulders and hugs you. You hear Einar behind you. Right. It's all right. I really should return now. But first, I have decided to name Erling as my successor. Immediately heard this. Excuse me? What? And Einar holds up a hand. I have spoken. He walks over to Erling. Puts a hand on his shoulder. Looks him in the eyes. You can see he's starting to cry too. The both of them. Erling, you have always possessed what is needed to lead this family and this company. I have no doubt that you will continue the Colburn legacy into greatness. You have a sharp head on your shoulders, son. Be sure you keep it there. At which point, Erling just straight up starts kinda... sucks it in. Nods, looking at the ground. Takes his hand off of Erling's shoulder, walks over to Hertha, who's just kind of in a huff, kind of looking around, and says, Hertha, your critical thinking is crucial in this family's success. Erling would be wise to listen to your advice. And for the first time in your life, Nif, you see Hertha's eyes start tearing up. He turns to Kari. Kari, your kindness is unmatched. You'll be essential in ensuring this family retains its heart. She just kind of nods and hugs him, at which point he's like, and then goes in for the hug. And Osman, you will be the one to tell the story of the Colburns. Your sagas will give this family life long after we're all gone. He nods, and you see him kind of, he's got his, messenger bag that he always keeps his notebook in. You can see him kind of clutch it harder as his eyes start watering. Carbon. Your protection of this family will be required greatly. You care for your blood so much that I truly pity anyone stupid enough to try hurting them. And he just kind of, like, Carbon kind of, he hadn't been crying, but he just kind of does a chuckle that, you know that chuckle that you get that immediately breaks the waterworks out? It's just the kind of... Einar nods, and Vera, Ylva, two sides of the same coin. Ylva, your art brings much needed soul to this family. And Vera, she will require you to protect her and keep her focused. And they're both bawling at this point, and you see Thyra kind of wipe her eyes and, I will. Turns to Selby. Selby, you are our connection to nature. You will keep this family from being consumed by steel and gears, keeping us rooted in what came before any of us were here. It's very important. She nods. He turns to Un, who is just breaking down. Walks over and kneels down to be at level with her. Little Un, I see now, all too late, that I made the grave mistake of overcorrecting your upbringing to make up for what I thought were mistakes I made with Nifrim. It's your cleverness will help keep this family on their heels, never settling for status quo. You keep that up, okay? She's like, through just the complete breakdown sobbing, she's kind of, I will, I promise. He hugs her. Sighs and stands up. Turns to Ragna, who is just tears streaming down her face as he slowly walks over to her. My dear Ragna, all these years, you put up with me and kept me in line. Without you, I would have been lost. You can see he's really starting to tear up at this point. I never truly appreciated your ability to keep my head straight. What you've done to raise our family is worth more than all of the gold in the vault. I love you. Eternally. And they hug. For a while. Eventually, he comes out of the hug, wipes his face, and then turns to you, Nifrim. Are you facing him at this point?
Yeah.
And you, Nifrim, the hero of our family. You're special, Nifrim. Always have been. I saw it in you from such a young age. Your curiosity, your intellect, your resourcefulness. They will all be required to take down many in the Munathir. And you will need your friends as well. Lean on them. When you are in need, they will hold you up. And he, just kind of looking at you a few feet away, holds out his arms.
She goes in for a hug. Sorry. And she kind of whispers into his chest, "This isn't fair."
It never is. It never is.
Feel large arms start to
At that, Einar just slowly turns his head to Cedric. One thing you can't help but notice, Nif, as you hug your father for literally the first time in your entire life, he's not warm. He's like body temperature wise, his skin is not cold, room temperature. He doesn't look pale or anything. He doesn't look like a dead person. He looks perfectly healthy. But he is cold. Eventually, he comes out of the hug and kind of straightens up, turns to the rest of you, says, "And to the rest of you, Jotun slayers, as it were, I need you to keep my daughter safe. She is the key to everything. But she needs you to keep her focused. Yeah?
I get on one knee and hold my sword up, Brianna Tarth style.
No more Game of Thrones for you, Josh.
But I vowed, I will keep your daughter safe.
He smiles.
Even if it takes my life, your daughter will be safe.
He smiles genuinely at you. Says, she sometimes has a habit of biting off more than she can chew. But when she does, I hope you'll be there to lend your aid.
You can count on me.
I can't take another oath, but I will certainly be there.
I thank you. Lastly, he just kind of turns to Nox, who you're seeing watery eyes in Nox as well, something you've never ever fucking seen. And he just kind of nods to him. And Nox nods back solemnly. You can feel, all of you can feel 1,000 words in those nods. All right, well,
I'm gonna go put my hand on his shoulder.
Oh, you
Noxus?
guys became buddies during the battle.
he kind of
trying to cast
turns to you and he turns his head to you and kind of closes his eyes and nods a thank you and turns back, and Einar says, "Farewell, dear friends and family. I return to Valhalla to drink mead with the Allfather. I have much to learn from the people of old, but know that I will be keeping an ear out for the saga of the Jotun Slayers." Yeah, Marcus?
If you see Thor, can you tell him I said hi?
Of course. Gendry?
Thank you.
So Gendry, leaning in to the hall, to this temple from the outside. I mean, like the echoes kind of been he's been able to hear some of what's been going on.
You've been able to hear most of it.
Emotionally, he's kind of checked out of the whole situation.
Sure.
So what first comes to mind is, whoa, this is the last chance I'm gonna get to ask Einar, like, what is with Nif trying to sleep in, like, sand and stuff? Right, this is my last chance to ask that.
Yeah.
But he kind of thinks better of it, and he just goes off of what Marcus just said. So he goes, tell Loki I'm gonna fucking murder him.
Haven't seen him yet, but will do. All right. Turns to Hella. I'm ready. She nods, closes her eyes and nods solemnly as he just dusts, just like the gods do.
Oh, dude. You Mr. Starked on us? Mr. Stark? I don't know what's happening.
Fuck you, Steve.
Not cool.
And Hella, as she opens her eyes afterwards and turns to you with a consoling smile. Face you figure that she's used to, given her job. I must be off as well. Learn what you can about Minnie. She'll need time to lick her wounds, but I doubt it will be long. Keep an eye out over your shoulder. Good luck, Jotun Slayers. As she dusts away as well. And you're left in a very quiet and still temple. All you really hear is soft sobbing of Un as Ragna hugs and consoles her, crying as well. And Nox after a beat, Nox I need to go do something. And he just shuffles out the door.
Oh, poor guy.
Before he goes, I'm gonna give him a hug.
You stop him and go in for a hug, and he hesitates and hugs you,
Battle buddy.
patting you on the back.
He's trying to strong arm you away, and you're just overpowering him.
I certainly could.
Oh
You
god.
feel some more arms around you.
What's up? I'm Cedric.
Not shaken, not stirred.
Consolation 5.
No one wants to give Cedric a hug, okay? So
No, it's a smell of
where I
cheese.
can.
It's fine.
How is that a bad thing?
Smelling like cheese and
is
sweat.
awesome.
If you're asking how is that a bad thing, that's why you're in that situation.
Oh my god.
Everyone loves cheese. It's okay if I smell like it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Ragna, after a moment, speaks up and says, all right, well, come along, Hoon. We should get you to bed. It's going to be a long day, everyone, tomorrow. We should all get rest. Pauses a moment, thinking, almost saying something. Yeah, Marcus?
I'm gonna walk over to them, not specifically address any of them, but look straight at Kari and be like, are you guys all doing okay?
Oh my god.
Jinx at me. I said that on mute exactly at the same time.
Bro, get off it. Not the time.
No!
Jesus.
Read the fucking room.
Read the fucking room.
That's
bro.
exactly what I am
Full Metal
doing.
Jacket. You're gonna be
Kari
okay.
specifically just nods and I should go. And then
Yes,
the rest of them
I'm gonna
kind of
go
nod.
Finish dying somewhere.
What?
And they start filing out.
We are still at no HP.
They start filing out of the temple one by one with except Ragna and Un, as Ragna's carrying Un, who makes eye contact with you, Nif, over your mother's shoulder. And watches you until she goes around the corner.
I don't think Nifrim has made eye contact with anybody yet. I think she's still staring at where he was.
After everybody leaves the room except for the rest of the team, Arcus just sits down. He's like, oh. And then falls over.
All right, now
I just need a minute.
Would this be a good time? Would this be a good time to rifle through Marcus's pockets?
I'm not dead.
Yeah, that's what they all say. I'm
Pockets-
still gonna slide
by
a hand the
pockets,
shit
it's
out
little
of you.
like hinge doors on his armor.
Oh my god!
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Oh my god!
Creaky door.
Get away, chair.
Nope, don't worry about it. It'll all be over in a
He's
second.
like,
I like
need
that
this.
the gloves of thievery are like surgeon's, gloves.
Yeah.
They're latex.
Erling is the only one that didn't leave yet. He is also just kind of staring. 1,000-yard stare past, instead of where your father was, past the statue of Hela. And eventually snaps out. Anyone else need a drink?
pop back up real quick. Yes.
Big boss man here.
I think we've earned a trip to the study.
Ooh,
Is that
study.
like code?
We're in the in crowd now. Let's go.
Let's go.
And he walks out. I assume you follow.
Yep. In noticeable pain, though. As I get up.
He's holding his item. I'm coming. Save me a
Marcus,
drink.
Marcus,
Give me a
Marcus,
minute.
do you need some help there, buddy? Let me help you.
No, I got it. Get out of here. Shoot.
Nope. Are you sure?
Here's 12 coats.
Shoot.
Yeah, here I have 12
I like
coats.
my belongings in my own, bag of holding. Go away.
Okay, well, that's weird.
If you want me to help you steal some stuff, maybe.
What? Yes, maybe later.
So
All right.
Erling leads you down
Nifrim
into...
stays in the temple.
Okay. As
Give her a pat on the shoulder as I go by, like.
Yeah, as he exits the temple and the rest, like letting the rest of you out, he just stands at the door, looking at you, Nifrim, and goes to say something. Sides against it. And walks away. He leads you guys down into the estate, down through the to the first floor, through the atrium, through the kitchen, into the nice study that you guys walked through to get to the baths, and starts pouring a drink shakily, like it's in a glass decanter. And you hear clink, 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 as he pours booze. What's Nifrim doing by herself?
She sits in front of the statue of Hela and kind of crisscross applesauce. And she's holding the radiant capacitor like a small child because it's huge. And she's just staring at her Fregna device and just sitting in the silence for a little bit. She's not going to stay there too long. She's just going to maybe 5-10 minutes before she joins them in the study, but she needs a moment.
All right. As you sit alone in the temple, in the silence, the device glowing, pulsing in your hand, staring at the device seemingly forever, clamped onto your wrist, thinking back about all you've done, all you've been through. Eventually, you gain the courage to, I assume, join the others.
Yeah, she'll go to the study. She heard them, Erling, say something about the study.
Yep. So as Erling passes out, very intricate, fancy glasses of brown liquid. He pours one for himself, sets the decanter down, and just stares at the crackling fire in the fireplace, contemplating. You guys do anything before Nif gets there, like 10 minutes later? Or?
How many people do you pickpocket?
I mean, I don't know what Gendry would or wouldn't want to do at this particular moment. I don't imagine Gendry would want to do much of anything.
So
sit there and stare at the liquid in your cup.
As Einar starts to pour the
I'll
glasses,
be drinking it.
Yeah.
Erling,
sorry. When Erling starts to pour the glasses, I just kind of go for the bottle.
He doesn't even seem to notice.
Oh my god. I think we still have some of that poison alcohol we got from Naglfar somewhere.
Oh, we do. That's right. So I'm like, I'll take this, and then I get the bottle, and I'm just like, you should try some of this.
He kind of snaps out of it.
I uncork it like under his nose. So he just
Kind of snaps out of it.
His eyebrows singe off.
Is that from Naglfar?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Downs the rest of his whiskey. By the way, what he poured is just the finest whiskey that any of you have tasted, those that partake. And it is strong, and it tastes old as fuck.
Is it in the floorboards with
like
the muffins?
Old dusty cheese.
Planter.
No.
This tastes like old as fuck. Old dusty cheese.
Oh my god.
And eventually,
Mothballs.
Nif, you guys see Nif coming through the doorway.
The first thing
Hand her a glass.
Oh, she'll take that glass. She's just gonna take a little sip. She's not gonna get crazy with it, but first thing she does is she's gonna walk over to Sideric and give him a big hug.
No.
And she's gonna say, "Thank you. Thank you all."
Oh, for what? What do I finally get a hug?
Didn't she like make out with you once? What the fuck are you talking about?
Turn into a chair or something.
Turn into a chair or something. Then she's gonna make her rounds, giving everybody else a hug. If Gendry doesn't want one, she's not gonna force it, but she will reach out to try to hug the chair.
He just wants you to sit on his chair.
Oh no! I don't think that means the thing you think it means.
I regret saying that. I take everything back.
Gendry stops you and just sticks a hand out of the chair.
She will give it a shake.
When she comes over to give Marcus a hug, he gives her a big bear hug and lifts her up a little bit.
Oh, her back kind of does one of those. All right, thank you, Marcus.
So, are we gonna have like a
Sorry about all the blood.
funeral?
Oh yeah, dude, we're still mostly dead. Did that kill Nifrim?
No, I've got 30
Nifrim's
HP.
Oh, Nifrim's fine. Weird.
Nifrim's the only one that didn't almost die.
That's crazy.
It's because she cast heroism. It was very
That's true.
heroic.
That's true. She was being
Sit
super
and
heroic.
fucking spin, bitch.
Ouch.
Shut up and open your mouth. Anyway,
no.
then
Over here,
she's
get my
gonna.
rope hole.
Oh my god, that did happen.
Moving on.
It did happen.
Whoa, hey, let's make it that kind of show.
Whoa, bro.
After battle
she's
banging.
gonna go over to Erling and give him a hug too.
Yeah.
And
Hugged you tightly.
she's gonna be like, unfortunate as it may be, congratulations are in order, I suppose.
It like
Raise a glass to that.
that once again. That kind of kind of in the middle of crying.
Laugh cry. Although I don't know if we should
Thanks.
count our chickens just yet. I think Hertha might murder you.
Guess
Did we preemptively murder her?
I don't think
I
that'll be
actually asked
necessary.
that.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
She'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
It was mostly a joke. I don't think she's actually
I can
planning anything.
handle Hertha. It'll be okay.
Is
Oh, okay. Well,
Plus, I need her to tell me how to run this fucking business. I haven't the fucking foggiest what I'm doing.
Oh Christ!
the deal, the offer is on the table.
is
Noted.
Hertha is she single?
Kind of slowly turns to you with a cocked eyebrow.
Her bossy
yes?
her bossy attitude has grown on me. I kind of like it.
Do I sense trouble in paradise between you and Bodil?
Who's Bodil? I've never heard of this Bodil before.
Wow!
God damn it, Josh! God damn it!
I just give Nifrim like a dirty look, like, God, you're the worst wingman in the entire world. Jesus.
Oh my god! She is gonna laugh at that one. Amazing.
Well, I suppose he kind of refills his glass. I suppose it's a father.
Einar,
Indeed.
Let's go.
go.
Marcus,
Oh,
you
no one
remember that one
reacted to my
time when
daddy
you
cam.
said you don't like surprises?
Yes.
And she chugs the rest of her whiskey.
Surprise.
Was that supposed to be a surprise?
No. The
okay.
joke is that her father is dead. She now doesn't like surprises either.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the club. My t-shirts all have Thor on them somewhere, but
I might pass on
He's
that.
I mean, it's Thor though.
Congratulations. I'm glad you found faith.
So, guys, drink for a
Make one with
while.
hell on it.
Do you guys want to do any more role playing before bed, or?
I'm good. I will take Herm back to my room to fiddle with.
I've been holding Herm this whole time. You
I
didn't
have
even
to
care
fix
about
him,
Bing Bong.
Cedric.
You didn't
course
even
I
care about.
did.
You were gonna leave him melted on the ground.
Absolutely not.
I'm petting
But
like a
it does
pile of metal.
require. It does require some delicate handling, so I need to take him back and fix
Okay, well,
him.
I request you give him backpack straps, just in case he needs to be carried around. And also a built-in hula skirt that can spin around really fast and do, like, blade damage to people around him.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thank you.
A hula skirt made out of swords?
I like that
Yes.
Herm has progressively become Cedric's.
She's mine.
For flavor,
he's
can
my
I
best
just
friend.
give the stats to Josh and let him fucking control him in battle?
He's my best friend.
He's incredibly ineffective. He's my best friend. Oh my god.
Ow.
He understands me like no one else, okay?
Unless there's anything else you guys want to discuss or roleplay for the night?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh.
Nifrim heads back to her room. Wilton shows up and escorts the rest of you back to the guest house.
Ooh, can I go to the bathhouse first?
Oh yeah.
I'm disgusting.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
clean
absolutely.
off all the blood and stuff.
I need
It
to
feels
freshen up
so
my
fucking refreshing.
Nice.
And so do your nuts.
Dip, 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 dip,
Dip, dip, dip, dip, dip.
Yeah, Marcus.
Is there any kind of like, salt or anything in that water? Like, is it?
Why do you want to burn?
yeah, sure.
You
If
want to feel
you've
the pain?
no, if you've ever had an open wound and then got into a bathtub, it burns like a motherfucker if there's any salt in there. So I'll just be like, right
It's
on the
mostly
edge.
just body oils.
I pull out a salt shaker.
That sounds like that might burn too, but we'll try it.
No, it feels very refreshing, very soothing with
It
your
smells like
aching
lavender.
muscles. It does.
Ooh,
And you feel much better after a nice dip.
excellent.
Yeah, Nif.
Oh yeah, I did want to say before I lay down, I am gonna take out my sending stone from Oscar.
Aw.
All right.
What if Oscar ends up being a total bro who doesn't like all this emotional stuff? And he's like listening to your sending stones, like, ugh.
Emotional stuff. My dad just died. He's like, God.
Another one. Blood. Just non-stop
It's always something with you, Nithram. Jeez. You're just so emotional.
Fucking shit. Oh man.
Like he's having a really good day. For real? Jesus. She's
Really
calling.
bringing me down.
Should I listen?
So what do you
Send
say?
it to
Send it to voicemail.
Yeah.
I'm
listen to that
sorry,
later,
I'm not
whatever.
available at the moment.
Probably I'm
Doing
doing
cool
something
dwarf
cool.
stuff.
So
All right, what do you say?
Can I find Nox first?
Sure. After asking a couple of the guards, one of them informs you that Nox is out front.
Okay, I'm gonna go find him.
As you go out, you see him just staring in the middle of the lawn, just staring into the woods. He
Hey.
hears you approach and turns and kind of gives you a upward nod.
Quiet night.
Turns back to the woods. Now it is as quiet as it can be, I suppose.
That's better than not, I suppose. You remember my friends, Oscar and Orvar?
Yes, the small gentleman, yes.
Yes, they're dwarves. That's very racist. No,
He's very tall, they're all small.
everyone's small to him. We sent them to Grainhofen. Is there any way that we could bring them back?
I'm
that's a good
sure we
question because
can.
like all cards are on the table now. So
Sure, we can arrange that.
should have never
Someone with
sent him away,
teleportation or something like that. It shouldn't be a problem.
All right. We'll work out the details then, I suppose, you and I.
Of course.
All right.
You just let me know what you need.
Thank you, Nox.
If you need anything. Gives you a kind of potent look.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna turn around and walk back inside without saying anything else.
Just kind of nods and turns back to the forest as you walk back towards the estate. Marcus!
Did they teleport or go back by sea?
We
Because-
They
Teleported
teleported.
Okay, I was gonna say, it hasn't been that long. If they went by boat, they'll still be on the ocean.
No, they teleported back to
No,
Grainhofen from the
She's
house.
received messages that
okay.
they were on their way. The last message said something about they're on their way to the old Scavvy hideout.
Ooh, yeah.
We should fucking be putting a teleportation circle on that bitch. That's like our base that we have been to 3 times in this campaign. Oops.
Yep. So do
We
you still
said it
send
was our base, but then we just kind of moved on.
Left it?
do you still
We've been
send
busy,
a
okay?
message or?
Yes, I would like to send a message. Okay. Hello? Oscar? Things got crazy? Where are you? I think we need your help. And that's it.
He responds almost immediately with, I think we need to see other people.
I found
So
someone.
needy, God.
Yeah, dude, all you get is red, and then you get some message bubbles, like he's gonna send one back.
Yeah, then it goes away, and then it comes back, it goes away,
comes
and,
back again.
and then just replies with K.
And not just
phone
an
dis-
uppercase K, a lowercase k, meaning he had to take it and like
Lowercase
uncapitalize
it.
on purpose.
Yep. So he responds pretty quickly.
Okay.
Says,
Okay.
"Oh, Nif.
I forgot you existed.
Sorry,
Hey, look, it's different.
sorry for the lack of messages. Been
We just messaged last
working.
night.
Been working on something.
Hmm.
Done now. Expect a bird soon.
Send nudes.
We can talk once you receive it. That's it.
You made a tablet so you can video chat sex thing?
Anyway,
Fucking hell. She is going to be very puzzled by that message, and then she's gonna open the window to her bedroom just like a couple inches, just in case a bird comes in the middle of the night. Then she's gonna lay down and probably not sleep.
as you laying your head on the pillow, you try closing your eyes, but you don't like what you see every time you do. So you spend almost the entire night staring at your ceiling. And you do still all get a long rest.
Yeah,
As I
no,
say,
I'm
Marcus
snoring,
just lies
drooling.
down and immediately goes to sleep. He's seen all kinds of horrible shit.
But we're going
He's
to
like,
take a quick break before we get into the next day. We'll be right back. Stick around, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're going to run some ads real quick and to get rid of the pre-roll. But we will be right back. Just a few minutes, folks. And we'll see what the Jotun Slayers are up to next. Don't leave, I'll
I'm
cry.
gonna practice my sneaking.
Potty break.
I hate you.
And we're back. And it's the next morning. You all wake up, 3 of you wake up very, very sore.
Gross.
But much better.
Okay.
Nifrim,
Here's what I'm
you
gonna do.
decide to get up.
Sure.
Yeah, Cedric?
I'm gonna, before everyone else gets out of the room, I'm gonna go out in the hallway and attempt to stealth. And then the first person that comes out, I'm gonna go boo and see if I scare them.
See, it's funny. It's funny that you say that because Nifrim's in the hallway.
Well, no.
Nifrim's in the guest house. She's not. Oh yeah, for sure. She goes to the guest house and she's waiting in like the foyer area, like not in the hallway for real.
So, Sideric, give me a stealth and I'll put it against everyone's.
24. That
beats everyone's passive.
What was it?
24.
Nice.
Got a
I have a plus
sneaky
13.
barb.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It actually
plus
works
what?
because my initial barbarian build is I put it all in dex and then I have an item that gives me strength.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
my
your stealth is plus 13?
Yeah.
Mine is 12 and I have 3 levels in rogue. Fuck you.
You don't know what mine is?
12?
Plus 10.
I'm stealthier than the rogues.
Everyone's better than me,
But
man.
you tend to
Everyone's
get
better than me.
advantage.
Why am I even here? Please kill me,
Whoa,
Steve.
hey,
I do get
hey.
advantage sometimes.
I have a +2 in stealth, okay?
Anyway.
Yeah, see, you're
Whatever,
fine.
who cares?
So, Sideric, as you very quietly open your door and start like creeping out into the hallway, you hear a bit of rustling in the kind of common room. How do you scare Nifrim?
Is the common room in the same floor or is it down?
I think
I'd
it's 2
say
stories.
It's 2
So,
stories.
yeah.
There's kind of a balcony with all the rooms that overlooks the common room, and as you
Like
kind
2
of
staircases that go up.
Yeah, as you kind of peek over, you do see Nifrim sitting down there on the couch.
She's just drawing in her sketchbook.
And she doesn't hear me?
Ooh.
I'm gonna come down
Doesn't
the
seem
stairs
to.
and get behind the chair that she's on.
Creeps
And then I'm gonna
across
watch
the
her.
room.
I never went
Then
to
I'm gonna
sleep the
watch it.
previous night.
Scares
I've just
both
been
of you.
sitting here. I'm a chair. Fuck you, bitch.
I'm a chair with 1 HP!
And
I'm
I'm
gonna watch
dead.
her.
You killed me.
I'm gonna watch her draw for a little bit, and then as she
Weird.
puts a pencil on the paper, I go boo, and then, damn it, Cedric.
So first of all, what are you drawing?
Well, I was drawing a nice picture of us as a family. No, I'm kidding.
It's a stick figure that says Sideric and a bunch of hearts.
No, she was actually sketching an image of Minnie.
The
Whoops.
boobs are like giant on
She
it
just
for some
whoop.
reason.
Boobs are so formidable.
And you get the shit scared out of you.
Good morning, Cedric.
Good morning.
Aren't you feeling spry this morning?
I am. I've learned. The last battle I learned. I know how to sneak now.
Oh, you do? I would say, based off of this one moment, you've been very successful at that.
I am gonna terrorize you guys. It's gonna be great.
Oh, God.
See? Yeah, the whole time? I'm looking pretty fucking good, huh? The whole time? Yep. The whole time.
You
I come
really
down the
Sally
stairs
Fields that.
in
I
all
love Sally
armor,
Fields.
like I am super on guard.
I was imagining Marcus in like a one-piece pajama suit.
Oh yeah, he does, and it says Stories.
What's going on? The butt flap is like kind of hanging a little.
It's Mjolnir with a Santa's cap on it.
No, the image of Mjolnir is right over the flap for the front.
There you go.
Moving on.
Oh my God, now we need to make those.
That like fits so well.
I don't think that would take too much to make.
Anyway,
Let's do it.
I bet they sell
you guys
it.
see Marcus come down all armored up and
Bro, do you just like live in that armor? Damn.
Yeah, did you sleep in that?
No, I did not.
No, he would be super exhausted.
But after almost getting hacked to pieces with chain sabers, I feel safe like this.
Is that what we're calling them? Chain sabers?
I mean,
I
it
don't know.
feels
I am
correct.
now.
It feels right. Star
Cup of
Wars. Whatever, who
chainsaws.
cares? A cup of chainsaws.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Cool. So then, yeah, I'll come down. Gendry will come down. Just acting like everything's normal. Super normal.
I would also like to point out that Nifrim absolutely did not see the face thing. That your face
great.
was kind of fucked up. She
Yeah, who
was
did?
definitely not present for
Who
that.
did? Show of hands.
I'd
Josh
say
was
the
there.
others did.
I did.
Sam was. Yeah, I think Sam was
Yeah,
there.
I was
too.
there.
Everyone but
Okay,
Nif,
cool.
really.
Cool.
Yep. So, yep.
I turned to him and I'm
although
like,
I
you okay,
think-
buddy?
I think Sideric wouldn't have thought it was a mask. Like, I would have just been like, wow, that guy got fucked up. I'm glad he's better now, kind of thing.
That tracks.
Yeah.
I love Sideric so much.
The places where you stitch the mask, is there like look like a scar or
It
something?
looks perfect.
Oh,
Good old
Yeah, I rolled well
Gendry,
enough.
because he rolled like a baller.
they still like look at him like, you okay, buddy?
And I just kind of turn and walk away. Am I up
walk
against
away.
a wall there? Because I turn and walk into a wall.
Yes, I was sitting standing at the bottom of the stairs waiting for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm crowding you.
Oh my god.
So I just dive off the stairs into the common room. Tuck and roll.
Action roll.
And then I roll into a chair.
Really utilizing those illithid powers today.
It's around this time that the door does open and several thrall come in with sort of breakfast spread
Ooh, yummy.
and all sorts of lovely yummies. And lays them on the
was my
sort of
nickname in high
bar.
What?
I take all the bacon.
There's a lot.
I think
you take it all.
Wait, I'll take all the bacon. That was Sam's nickname in high school. Yep.
Bacon or all the bacon?
All the you misheard me.
You didn't.
I take all
You
the
misheard
bacon.
me,
What's
sir.
his name?
All
I
of
feel
it.
like you heard me say a lot of bacon. That's not what I said. I said
No, I said all the bacon in a
all the
haste.
bacon.
Anyway,
he's like super serious about
Marcus
it.
steals all the bacon.
That's right.
Sideric stealthily sleight of hands the bacon off of Marcus's plate.
Oh shit! Can I stealthily slide a hand? Cedric's underpants.
Not sure how that would work.
Me neither,
That's
but
a
they did it in
different show.
Zoolander. Come on, let's go.
So I
Anyway.
see, I
Whoa.
see,
The files
We keep
are
trying to
in
make
the
this
computer.
I see Marcus take all the
They're
bacon,
in
and
the
I look
computer?
at the servant and I go, "Can you bring me more bacon? I want more bacon."
Just, of course, sir. And kind
Thank you.
of bows and shuffles
Thank you,
out.
Jeeves.
After a while,
Thank you, Jeff.
after a moment, comes back and with a plate of bacon, just bacon.
Thank you. I snatch
And
it and
Cedric
I
just
look
takes
at
the
Marcus.
plate. You throw it in your bag of holding. Delicious.
When you
Can I
look
have
at
more?
when you look
Bag
at Marcus,
bacon.
he's literally got like
That's right.
a handful of bacon that he's
It's
chewing
like
on.
a bouquet of bacon.
Beard. It's
bacon?
just fucking
Yeah,
covered in
it's
bits.
Yep.
Bacon bits.
It's gonna be beard salad later.
Snack.
And he's got some eggs and hash browns and stuff. Like,
Marcus
I'm
eats like a
Marcus.
fucking creature.
Yeah, I got like
yeah,
food
dude.
all in my mouth and everything, and I just like, Marcus, you eat like a pig.
today, in the presence of just you guys, yes.
With how yesterday
Gendry has
went.
found a muffin and is in the process of hiding it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They're in the floorboards.
So after you guys have a hearty breakfast,
like an
what are you
Edgar
doing? You
Allan
heading back
Poe
to the
story.
estate? We
Muffins are in the floor.
Yeah. I guess we'll head back to the main house. No bird?
As you are walking across the grounds to the bird flipping off.
Wrong bird.
There,
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
as you're walking across the grounds toward the estate, you do suddenly hear from your left and see a bird and just nab it out of the air.
Well, nice. That was really cool.
And you unfold the paper, and it's strange because it's a full sheet of paper, but only like one line of text, and then the rest is just a picture. It's a picture of a circle with different runes and designs scrawled into it. And the sentence just says, in case you want to visit home,
Oh.
your real home.
Is he asking? He wants a booty call. God damn.
Giggity.
That was very direct. It was
I
very
think
direct.
he was
message will
inviting all of
self-destruct.
us, but
And you do recognize this
Oh,
as,
shit, I gotta jot this down, fuck!
as a teleportation circle.
woo!
What if we all teleport there and he's just sitting there stark naked?
His
Doing the
skivvies.
naked man?
Works every 2 of 3 women. It works. It works.
Not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Every 2 to 3 men, too.
What's up?
So
I
yeah,
am 2 to 3 men. Just let me know.
I assume you scan it with your device. You bring up
Yeah, if I know how to do so, I will do that.
one of the new icons on your Fregna device since plugging in the dongle. Tap it
Yeah.
and
The dongle.
aim it at the circle on the paper, and you see kind of a red kind of sweeping beam just go,
Ooh.
and then you see like a little ding, and
Pop-Tarts are done.
It shows a list of different places, and a new one. It's just titled Home.
I'm not gonna say anything just yet to the others. I'm just gonna fold up the paper and put it in my pocket for
What?
now.
What was that, Nifrim?
Netflix and chill. Let's go.
Oh, booty call. I'm gonna pretend like I know what Netflix
Cedric,
is.
that's her private business. Shut up.
Listen, I don't care.
Also, I don't care.
If we see
So?
Hertha, I'm gonna look at her like Tormund looks at Brienne, just an FYI.
Oh my god.
That's how
That's
it
one
is.
of those.
You're a large woman.
And she'll just be like,
As you head into
Oh, I need
The
this to happen
atrium.
now. Shit.
as you head into the atrium, you see the guard presence is back. A little thinner, but still full, like, heavy presence.
Is it like a mess outside?
There are there's like an army of thrall working to clean up the mess
I would like
outside.
to, at some point, try to go find some capacitors if I can.
Give me a
getting kinda
general
low.
investigation. Beat you to it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
it's just time that your mother. Is that what this is? What we are now?
26. 26.
You find 26 capacitors.
Whoa.
Oddly
Nice.
enough,
Alright.
among the humanoids, at least the ones that are left, no gold or anything.
Is there any other, like,
They hardly had
worldly
anything.
possessions? Like,
Yeah, man, what about like their laser
Lockets,
guns
keychains.
or like armor?
All
Laser
the
guns?
devices have been cleared from the battlegrounds.
I will leave
You can
instructions.
only assume it's. I mean, this is a tech scavenging company. It's probably the
I
first
will-
things they went for.
I will leave instructions for the thrall to dismantle those devices if they can, and to put them in a fucking crazy fire. Like, burn them down. Don't let them come back.
Thrall just kind of look at each other.
Trust me on this one.
Yes, ma'am.
What, Sam?
What?
The earpieces?
No, the devices that are
the laser guns and such.
Anything that could
Cedric?
be used against us.
So thinking ahead
Yeah, but
for
they can
my
use those.
weapon that I want, I start
not
going
working.
through and like pulling scraps of leather, metal from the robots, like do my best to get some materials for Nifrim to use.
Yeah. Give me an investigation. Meanwhile, Gendry.
Meanwhile, Gendry would like to try and see if there's any kind of uniforms or armor or anything of any of the humanoid dudes. Unless they were like a bunch of just ragtag dudes and there wasn't no kind of uniform.
They seem kind of ragtag. As far as the armor is like anyone that had armor, it's ruined by you guys just wrecking them. And stuff like that. But it seems kind of ragtag, just normal kind of clothes, no sort of uniform or anything like that.
Okay.
Marcus?
Can I guess look over and investigate their bodies and their possessions? I want to find out where they came from. Like, are they from multiple different places? Like
The people?
Yeah, the people.
Yeah, give me a history check.
Okay. Not what I want.
Because there's only a few human. Well, there's more than what you fought because there were battles all around the house.
Yeah.
But they're like the robot to human ratio or humanoid ratio is very high.
History is 18.
18.
Yeah.
You recognize some of the clothes and kind of styles. That it does seem that, yeah, they're kind of from all over. What'd you get, Cedric?
A 12. Not much.
A 12? And sorry, remind me what your.
I'm just looking
scraps
for
and stuff.
pulling like scraps of metal and stuff. Nothing crazy.
So you have no idea what you're looking for and what she needs, but you grab anything that looks useful, and you grab several like pieces of scrap and stuff. You find a few things that look kind of like the sort of scrap that Nifrim tends to collect. And back it.
I just stuff it all into my bag holders.
Easy peasy. Hey Raiders, hey Reds, how's it going? Thanks for
Reds.
joining. We just got through some
hello.
emotional shit, and now we're scavenging the battlefield the next morning.
Woo!
Yeah.
Loot the dead.
Thanks for joining. I'm gonna give you a shout out because you're awesome.
Whoa, let's not put it in such negative sounding terms.
No. It's just you gotta loot the dead.
Take it because they won't need it because they're dead now.
That sounds vaguely negative, okay?
Anything else before you guys go in?
Nope.
Nope.
I really
Unless
don't think so.
While I was looking, did they have anything that was like a map or tell us where, like, if they have a base nearby or anything like that?
Anything that says big plans for Minnie.
Yeah.
Or
Here's how to kill Minnie, my boss.
yeah.
Like just a nearby base?
Yeah.
What about any
no.
more supplies for like
Damn it.
smoke bombs or poison bombs or anything like that?
Not really. Most of the useful things have been scavenged. Most of the tech has been scavenged, and none of them really would use that kind of stuff. It's
Nothing-
odd how, like, it doesn't even seem like, the help has like completely completely taken all their belongings. Like there's a couple people that like it seems like no one's gotten to yet, but they still hardly have anything on them. Anything identifying.
And nothing in the means of like the magical realm as far as they had casters out there. Were there any like wands or cloaks or, anything interesting?
Oddly enough, no. Most of the casters were, as you think back, most of the casters were using technology to cast.
Excellent.
Kind of like you.
Excellent. Yep.
And that has all been taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go inside, or I'll go inside at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rough up a couple of corpses just because I'm angry, but...
What?
Jesus Christ.
You're like, don't say loot the dead. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, he's got anger issues. Especially when he almost dies.
Like surprises.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. He uses the hammer and at least crush a couple of skulls.
Well, when that happens, Nifrim just
You leave a
stands there and
mess.
goes, just watches.
After I wipe it off in the grass, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Let's go.
Thank you for that.
Much better.
And we are walking.
And so, you guys head inside, and like I said, the guard presence is almost back to normal. The thrall are coming and going, carrying supplies, bodies. They are, you see before you go in, kind of in the back lawn, you see them preparing a large, essentially burning pile. And like they're throwing bodies on it.
Fuck.
And yeah. So as you come in, obviously lots of hustle. You do see one of the first people you notice in the atrium is Hertha, who's kind of directing the thrall. You see her kind of giving instructions. Yes, take that in there, and throw that away. That needs to go on the fucking burning pile. Yes, and just kind of conducting a large orchestra of servants in this big cleanup kind of task. And you, as soon as she notices you, she looks up, and then the eyes go directly to Nifrim, and she gets an angry face, and she says, "Have you been telling people I'm a bitch?"
Oh no.
Why on earth would I say such a thing? Nifrim is genuinely confused.
I have been reaching out.
I jab Cedric real quick, and I'm like, yeah.
I have been reaching out to our contacts, and our contact, our merchant that's currently in Thruthamer, said that the Jotun Slayers came around and started spreading word that I'm a bitch.
Genji's gonna turn into a chair.
No idea.
Never.
I turned my helmet so that the faceplate, the face opening is like not covering me.
You are the most, Bertha, you are the most honorable woman, the most honorable and beautiful woman that we have ever seen, and we would never, ever say anything like that, ever. In fact, I would go as far as running a campaign to make sure that everyone knows that you're not a bitch, because that is unacceptable, and that guy's telling lies, because we would never do something like that.
That's right. I don't think we're gonna stand for this, because I'm a chair.
Deception.
Deception.
Can you have advantage because I'm helping?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Also, Nifrim's genuinely bewildered. Is it a nat
luck.
20?
Good
It's
luck,
a fucking
comrade.
nat 20.
Woo!
Oh my god, picture that shit!
Too bad
Yeah,
I
it is
can't like
picture.
adjust my camera, but it's
all
a
good,
fucking
it's all
funny.
good. Yes!
Hilarious.
She's got her like,
She starts
Fists on
making
her
out with
hip.
Cedric. Sorry.
and she's just staring fucking daggers at Cedric.
Bertha, not Nifrim.
Oh,
She's just staring daggers at Cedric with her hands on her hips. And after like a moment after you say that, she says, "Fucking Sigurd."
What did you call
And
me?
shakes Sigurd.
I turn to Cedric and I'm like, that was hot.
It was hot.
He must be playing a fucking prank on me again. That asshole.
Well, that's not quite true. Someone is telling lies about you because
Who?
we've heard people, I don't know, we went to a town and they asked if we had heard of Hertha. And we were like, I mean, we know of her. And they're like, well, she's a bitch. She ate a puppy one time. And it was like, wow.
They
Like,
said that about me.
How could they ever say something, right? So I'm gonna make
How could
it
they?
my mission to make sure everyone knows that you are not. You are beautiful and smart and honorable.
So you see her kind
face
of
up and
like,
back.
you see her kind of like, and then kind of almost cock an eyebrow and tilt her head and kind of just barely a little smirk.
Oh,
Well.
how you win?
As long as it wasn't you, I'm gonna have his head. I swear. I'm tired of these pranks.
No.
This is a
get
business
murdered.
we're running, not a carnival.
This is how you create a BBEG, guys. This is how it happens. Oh.
A relationship is built on a lie now.
That's
So
always
what's
a
your
good start.
last one?
Hey, whoa. Just pin it all on Marcus. It's fine.
All right, well. Anyway, I think. So, what are you going to do now? What's the big plan?
Well, to be
We
honest,
haven't actually even thought about it.
we haven't discussed that yet. Yesterday was a bit. It was a lot. Yesterday was a lot.
Suppose it was.
Today we will be figuring out our next steps, and we will probably have to remain in contact. And she does give her that face, like, are we
It's kind of
trying to be friends now? Like,
cocks an eyebrow. I suppose that'd be for the best.
probably.
All right. All right. Well,
The chair also cocks an eyebrow.
if you need, if you're looking for Erling, he's in Father's study and or his office. But I have too much to do. I'm working on the cleanup. No, don't take that in there. No, listen, asshole. And she just kind of walks into the next room, yelling at a thrall.
Excellent.
She's a terrible boss.
Oh my
That is
god.
very attractive. That is
She's
very.
gone.
She is gone.
Cedric just walks after her like in a daze. I'll do anything she
Damn you,
asks.
asshole!
Is Cedric
Listen to her.
sporting a partial?
Anyway,
Holy
Moving on.
brick.
Holy shit!
so amid all the commotion, the day is essentially yours. What would you like to do?
Yeah, we should find Erling, right? And maybe have a discussion
Yeah.
what we should do next, or
So going back to that
Maybe
whole
hit on him a little.
conversation with the gods and stuff, who gave us the access to the teleportation circles? I forget.
that was Erling. He gave us the dongle.
Okay. The dongle.
Stop
Every
laughing
time.
at dongle.
Every time.
Just because it might dingle doesn't make it a dingle dongle. Stop it.
It'll stop eventually.
This is Beavis and Butthead.
So speaking of the dongle, what was your question there, Josh?
Oh no, I just wanted to
was
know
there a question?
who was so if it was
Just wanted
Erling,
to
then
say
yes,
Dongle.
I think we need to involve Erling. Because I was thinking whoever gave us that, we need to involve them in our next steps in discussion because they know. All right.
Yeah.
Well, is there
All
gonna be
right.
some sort of funeral for everyone, or was that goodbye just what it was? Like, are we gonna have like a whole like?
We haven't asked anybody yet. I have no idea.
I just had the impression like we didn't care about anyone except for named characters, so like none of the guards get funerals. Like,
I cared about the guards. They were badass.
They were badass.
okay.
You played some of
I mean,
them.
that's how you get feelings if you wanna go down that route. That's fine.
I have a lot of feelings.
Okay.
I could do funeral rites, I guess.
So you go
Well, let's go.
into
Yeah, let's go talk to Erling.
going to your father's office. So you head
Yeah.
toward the
That's
armory.
Erling's office now.
You head toward the armory. The guards flanking it, open the doors for you. As you head through the armory, they open the doors to the office, whoever's office it is. And as the doors open, you see Erling talking with Nox. As he's like, that should do, and he kind of glances over, kind of gives you
Hi,
a
Nox.
upward nod, and he kind of, all right then, I'll get right on it. He
Best
kinda
friends
nods,
ever.
and he turns and starts walking like toward you to go past you, and yeah, he goes past you out of the office, and Erling kind of
I want
turns to you and, please come in. Good morning. How
Good morning.
is everyone? I suppose it's in bad taste to ask how everyone's doing this morning. It seems sort of obvious, I suppose, but
I'm actually pretty good.
that's good. That's good.
How are you?
The
Erling?
wounds will heal.
He walks over and, as you ask him that, he walks over and hugs you as he says, as well as I can be, I suppose. How are you holding up?
Just trying to put one foot in front of the other.
Sometimes that's all you can do, I suppose.
Yes. So we figured we should speak about our next steps as a group.
Yes, of course. Yes. Eelstein. Yes. We were talking before everything about you going to Midgard, the Specky Library, to Josh, are you hot?
That's just super emotional. I can't.
I don't have
To
a
the
fan.
Specky Library, sort out what to do, I
Find some
suppose. Yes, as one does in a library. But
I thought it
yes,
was the fart.
you should have the teleportation circle in Eelstein's home in the memory bank, but I'm sorry.
There's a lot
There's
to unpack.
there's so much to be done here. I must update the people in the field, hide security for them, catch up on all the business, go through Father's notes, and just starts spiraling.
She's gonna put a hand on his shoulder.
And then I
Calm down. It's all
One
right.
step at a time.
Just do what Father did. Use Hertha.
yes, of course. Thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course. We might need to go see a couple of friends of ours. in Muspelheim before we go to the Specky Library. They sent me this, and I'm gonna pull out the paper with the teleportation circle.
Oh, a circle. You should be able to scan this. Where's it to?
I did scan it. It's, well, to home, I guess. I did scan it.
Was that what was on that bird?
Home?
Yes. It's a gift from Oscar and Orvar.
From
Those fucking guys.
Where's home?
Kind of the place that got the four of us together to begin with.
Oh. Well then. I'm sure it's a special place.
Very much. Fuck you both.
Alright, well, like Hella said, I'm sure Minnie needs a little time to recover, but should still keep a sharp eye out.
Of course, absolutely.
And all that new tech for you guys to go through and we start using.
Yes.
True.
That, I think, will help greatly.
A big question. In this whole vast compound, do you have any, like, poisons that I could just have?
We'll roll a persuasion.
Okay.
If there's anything to be had, it would be incredibly helpful. Can he have advantage?
He can.
Okay.
I'm saving my persuasion.
The advantage I rolled even
Gross.
lower than what I rolled. So I rolled an 8, but I have a plus 10.
18? Pretty
Yeah.
good. It's just, we might, Nox would know. Just,
Okay.
talk to Nox. He should be able to. I'm sure there's something we have that can help you. I don't see that as a problem at all.
Thank you. So I saw him leaving. Where would I find him?
Oh, he's tending to something very quick, but he should be in the armory and shortly. He's just checking on things
Can I go there
outside.
and just wait there for him? Is there anyone else in the armory right now?
Yes, there's plenty of people. You walk through, there were like kind of guards coming and going.
We had to walk through the armory to get to the office.
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally just out the door.
Sweet. All right. Well, then I have a good one. It was nice meeting you. Whatever. Peace.
You as well, I suppose. And as Gendry leaves, he kind of turns to Nifrim. Odd fellow,
I know.
that one.
I know. It's wonderful.
I mean, the gods seem to think that you're all important in this, but I'm sure he serves his purpose.
Oh, he's just as
Damn.
important as Marcus or Cedric or myself,
just-
I'm sure.
Just as important as the rest of them.
Whoa.
Kind of cocks his head at
You
Cedric.
know how family can be.
Y'all a bunch of dicks.
All right, well. And
Marcus stomps and walks away.
Erling kind of walks around his desk and sits in his chair, like a big executive chair. Yeah, Cedric.
No, go for it. I've got time.
No, I
That's
got.
fine.
Please.
Does he have a big pile of Coke on there?
Coca-Cola
Nifrim,
sponsor.
we need
Hashtag
to,
non-spawn.
Not that kind of Coke.
We need to have a conversation about some requests that I have. Seeing as I am very good at sneaking now, I would like to get some sort of weapon that allows me to sneak up on my foes.
Bro, didn't she just make you some fucking knee pads? Can you just? Your
Yes,
dad just
and
died.
that's
Could
why
you-
I know that
could you
she
wait?
is
Could you
very
just wait?
capable
Could you just wait a
of
little?
making good
Could you
shit
just-
for me.
Could you just wait? Just can you maybe
Well, no,
just
the
wait
reason
like
why
a
I want to
week?
bring it up now
Could you just, like,
is
wait,
that
like, a
we've
few
got to
more hours?
decide
Not just the next fucking day. Could you just?
what do I hear.
I mean, we're at the
feel like I
place
hear
where
a
there's
fart.
all the equipment.
just burning.
Oh yeah,
going
you
on.
left.
No, that was just Eric yelling at Josh. No big deal.
Sounds like a big
Are you
fart.
perhaps speaking of
the
some
reason
sort
why
of finesse weapon?
Yeah, yes. Something I don't know what
believe
that
it's
word
pronounced
means,
Venus.
but yes, a finesse weapon. Let's go with that.
No joke. No joke. No joke. That was the way Lindsay pronounced it the first time she ever read it. She had never read that before. She was like, Venus? What the fuck is that?
Venus weapon!
Venus.
Oh my god, I fucking love it. Well, perhaps there's something in the armory for you as well.
Yeah, so the reason why I bring it up is, I know you have all of your tools and you're most comfortable probably working here, so I don't know if we wanted to do it here or go meet your boy toy and then do it there.
Boy toy?
No?
Do it.
Is that who you need to meet?
No, his
Erling?
name's Oscar. And he's...
Erling, my bad, I
What?
keep messing up on that.
Did you say Einar?
He looks at like the name.
Dad, come on.
He looks
Too
at.
soon.
Sorry,
What the fuck?
I forgot to remove this, and removes the Erling name tag from the.
Einar.
Einar name
Makes
tag.
more sense now.
He's confused. Who am I?
Just marks out Einar and like leaves the E and puts a period after. Anyway,
Oh my god.
Yes, now that Nifrim
no,
has
he's-
lost her
he's just
daddy,
a
she
friend.
needs to find a new daddy.
Oh.
sorry.
You hear from outside the door.
She turns tomato fucking red. She turns redder than actual Josh's hair.
Man, look at all the stuff in this room, Marcus. We couldn't possibly be hearing what's going on in the other room. Jeez, look at all the stuff.
They said it was right outside the door.
I know, it is right outside the door. Wow, it's like so far away even.
Anyway, no, they're just friends. They're very nice gentlemen, and they've helped us a good check. Oh, fuck.
Well, so I know.
does Erling say that out
Erling,
loud?
you've actually met them before. They were here when we first showed up.
He didn't meet them.
He
I wasn't
there.
here.
That's right.
Cedric,
Never mind.
fucking spilling the tea, Jesus. Fucking just get out of here.
I
Might
know.
be
What is your
mistaking
deal?
me for someone else, but
You're,
That,
you know,
that would
it's
be a solid
it's a name
8.
tag.
It's like Nifrim's like your sister, and you're like, I'm gonna embarrass the
he
shit out of
rolled
you.
a solid 9.
Oh boy.
As he kind of cocks his head and says, "Really? Good for you for making friends." I'm happy to hear it.
They're more than friends.
What? Cedric, did you see the sky? How pretty it was today. Maybe you should go look more at it.
Oh, Niff.
Oh, I'm not leaving. This is hilarious.
Niff,
Oh, what a lovely bit of cheese there is over here. It looks delicious.
Niff, for someone that's changed so much since I last saw them, you haven't changed a bit.
What? What's that supposed to mean? What?
Don't worry about it.
I never had friends like that when I was living here. I was far too young.
Of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Do you see my gloves come in like, sure.
Of course. And I'm sure that's...
Oddly enough, no, she's not.
Nifrim pushed me up
that's
against the
very
wall and made out with me
unusual.
once. It was weird.
I was thinking about saying that.
I'm
I was thinking
I'm
about
sure. I'm sure that your log would
For disguise. Sorry.
Yeah, it was all
I'm-
for a disguise. Beep, beep, beep.
As Nif says that, he kind of chuckles and says, "Yes, I'm sure your log was just a friend. She was very good friend." Anyway,
Wait, your lock? What's her name?
Both
your
of them.
log.
Your lock.
Yurlog, I think, was a troll they fought in Lord of the Rings, bro.
I don't know about your lock, but I know about my lock.
Wow, way to nerd it up, Sam. Thank you.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cringe out of this episode.
Send help. Anyway,
Send help.
Well, the point
Bring
of
me
this whole
back in.
conversation is that we all need a little love in our lives, and Nifrim's more than due to meet this man again. It's been a long time, and
Dude just needs
she
to
needs
shut
some
the fuck
emotional
up.
support. And
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna come back into the room and grab him by the ear and pull him out.
While Gendry's holding some cheese, like a chunk of cheese.
So
Here's a drink,
Cinder
come
had a
here.
really nice
Go get
nap.
it.
He's feeling really good.
I definitely didn't find this cheese in the trash. Go. There you go.
It's not even cheese, it's just a metal block.
Trash cheese is still.
I don't
It's
know
just
what
like
cheese
it's
is.
like a doorstop. Like,
I honestly don't know what cheese is.
Our Lord and Savior
Anyway.
Jesus.
it's cheese.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, we are thinking, or I am thinking, I don't know what the gents have in mind. I think it might be good to have the dwarf brothers on our side, on our team, moving forward.
I'm sure.
Oscar's
Hashtag never
very,
Are we
forget
gonna
them
remember them this time?
Yep, that's what I was
Orvar's very, very capable, and like with weapons and beating the shit out of people, and Oscar's very, very intelligent, and they're just a good team to have.
An
They
intelligent
did put
man.
runes in my
Nice.
sword and allow me to do cool stuff. So
Really?
He did do that, yes. Orvar
They didn't
did
do
that
shit
for
for
you.
me at all.
They do sound useful. I'm
'cause you
sure
pissed
they'll
them
be
That's 'cause
a
they
big
suck.
help. I'm
Yes,
sure they'll
and-
be a big help in events to
Oh,
come if the team can remember they exist.
yes.
And also, of course, this is important, and you weren't there for this, so you wouldn't have known. But we did make some friends in Grainhofen that I think we might need to inform of our most recent
yeah.
discoveries.
You gotta go see
Really?
that
What
too.
sort of
Super.
friends?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to know the answer to that question.
My sword.
If.
Yes.
Who is it?
Cut those.
Have you ever heard of the Silence Fate?
The Silence Fate. You have been making friends, haven't you?
I'm a very sociable person.
It's true.
As you always have been, I suppose.
Super not true.
I am sure they'll be a useful ally in all of this, yes.
They have an interested investment in this issue.
Really? Must be
The
gold in
Munadhir?
it for them.
Well, the Munadhir are the reason for what happened in Jotunfota. So,
Oh, that was the Munadhir.
yes. Yes.
I see. How did they manage that?
Well,
Definitely not us.
you know that radiant capacitor that you
Yes.
found?
Oh, the one that I found. That
Yes.
was. Go on.
Well, they sort of used it to power the Jotun.
His face gets wiped of slow understanding. And you just kind of, Nif, you kind of, you see him go through that process, that thought process
Yeah.
of connecting dot to dot to dot to dot to dot to the final dot of what your father said last night. Just, oh my gods. And he just kind of leans back in his chair. What have we done?
Well, that's what I'm trying to sort. That's what we're trying to sort.
I think to be honest, this
Hydrate.
plan. I only have coffee, but okay.
Thanks, Masks. masked, Skull. Sorry, go on, Josh.
I think, despite us having a large part in this whole debacle, I think it would have happened either way. If we didn't even return, shit would have gone down, and we just wouldn't have been a part of it. Is all. So I don't think we're at fault for anything.
I agree. I think that the Munithir would have made it happen no matter what.
Yes.
Yes.
Minnie is quite driven to be a pain in the butt.
That she is. Yeah.
And smoking.
She's just a robot. She doesn't know better.
You're right. This is Minnie's fault. Minnie activated the Jotun. Minnie kidnapped me against my will, or held me against my will and knowledge, and it was Minnie who sicked those automatons on the estate. Sorry, yes, all right then.
I'm sorry.
He just keeps kind of pausing and thinking things through.
I didn't want to begin this professional relationship on a lie. I wanted you to know the truth, and perhaps Father didn't get a chance to tell you. Also, he was visited by Hela the night before you were to take the Radiant she warned him and he didn't listen, and I think that's where the guilt for him comes from. So I don't want to lie to you, Erling. And I'm sorry. But that's the truth.
I appreciate that. That is a lot. Though I don't suppose I really have time to deal with any of that.
No, you're right.
A lot to do.
The fact is, we're in the past now. I mean, that's the past. It doesn't matter. We just need to move forward.
We're in the past.
And we're in the past. Yes, I'm trying to. Yes.
We have to put the
I know what I'm
behind in
saying.
a past.
Smarts is not your thing.
I know what I'm saying. We need to look to the future and resolve what we've already done. Take care of it.
What he said,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's an surprisingly deep and valid point you have
Eloquent, even.
there. Sure, that's a word.
You don't need to butter my biscuit, okay? I know I can't say words very well, so it's fine. Just as long as you
God
get
damn it.
what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
You do have a point. We must move forward.
Yes.
So,
Always.
your plan is to go to Muspelheim, gather your friends,
Yes, friends.
Boyfriends.
of course.
When did this become plural? Just because there are two of them. There's two boys. It's not.
The both
we
of them.
haven't.
They go together. They are a 2-for-1 deal.
Like,
Like 10 years from now, if you're still with the one boy, the other boy is still going to be in your life. And you're telling me you're not going to think about that once? Like, I wonder how he is.
I don't think Oscar
He has a
swings
boyfriend
my
too,
direction.
okay?
You mean Orvar?
Oh, Orvar.
Wow, see, look.
It's
look, do
already
you see
begun.
that? Double trouble.
These twins, or these brothers were a mistake.
God
Anyway.
damn it.
Double your
I don't
pleasure,
think
double your
Orvar
fun.
swings my way.
He has a
Whatever
boyfriend.
the
Well, he does.
No,
the
unless you try.
Viking equivalent of Eiffel Tower is.
Eiffel Tower.
A leaning fjord.
And the DM has now confirmed
Bifrost.
it is that kind of show. Hi.
The bisecting
my
Bifrost. Anyway,
God.
moving on.
Oh my God.
Hi, Cyber.
Oh, hey, Cyber.
So,
the Dutch tricycle.
Anyway.
I'm down.
Send help. Send help,
down.
Cyber.
Sam's down.
Well,
I see no
whatever
problem with that.
they are,
Y'all need
the
help.
plan is to go pick them up and bring them to Midgard, I suppose.
Probably.
All right. Well, Ilstan, he's a good man. I'm sure he'll be happy to help. Just give him. Oh, and he kind of like opens a drawer and pulls out a sealed letter and
he just
hands
had
it
that.
to you. Give him this. I wrote it this
It's
morning.
Thorin's version of Cosmo.
I wrote it this morning. It explains sort of who you are, and you know he knows me. We're friends.
Sure.
I think.
Wait,
probably
what
the closest.
You mean friends or friends?
Absolutely not. No. No.
Oh.
But he's no. Anyway, he's very good at forging documents.
Oh. Is he good
I'd
at
rather you
Would you
didn't
say
ask how I know
he's-
that.
good at forging lore?
Perhaps. Mostly documents, though. If the document is lore, perhaps. But he should be able to give you the
No one
documentation you need.
I'm gonna walk into the room and slap the back of his
No
head.
one laughed.
He should
Sorry.
be able to give you the documents you need to sort of make your way around Midgard without hassle. Very good at what he does. I will warn you, he can be a bit eccentric, but I assure you, he knows what he's talking about. Just
Beautiful.
don't let him talk about it for too long, or you might think the worst of him, I'm afraid.
Like, wears tinfoil on his head? Eccentric?
What's tin foil?
Not... Well, maybe. I don't know. Gendry?
Oh, okay.
What's the ability that you would use to forge a document? Like, what's the...
You
'cause
would
I
have
have
to...
a forgery kit and I'm proficient with it. Just for the record.
Then, yeah, it would probably be a dex plus proficiency.
Okay.
That sounds right.
So he says, yes, he has a lot of opinions and goes about them at length, really. But I assure you, he's
Sounds like a cool guy.
solid.
Oh my god, it's Sam.
Oh, fuck,
Oh my
I wrote
god,
Sam.
we're going to Midgard to meet Sam.
Oh, no.
He's gonna be
have I
like,
done?
Celery, now listen here.
What have I done?
you about celery.
Have you guys ever heard of Baldur's Gate?
I'm going to enjoy this.
That's stupid. That's stupid. I'm right.
Anyway.
That's stupid.
Listen, let me explain why you're wrong.
But yes, he has
How
his
are you?
opinions and
No.
vices, but he's good at what he does. And he's
You're not
solid.
selling this guy
He'll
very,
help you out.
very well. You're just.
But
can I
I'm
relate
sure
to
he
me?
will be fantastic.
yes.
Can you borrow what?
a parchment and something to send a letter I need to write to my mommy.
Yes, of course. Would you like some magical paper?
Oh, yes. What's magical paper?
Of course. It's
Cedric, it's the birds.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks.
I lean in, I'm like, tell her I said hi.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Kind of opens another drawer, pulls out a small stack, probably like 20, like pieces of parchment, and slay across the desk. There you go.
Shit.
It's not a problem. It should help.
Yes, Marcus.
Well, I
die.
had like 5 left.
All right. Well.
I have 3 left.
Yeah.
Marcus has done nothing but insult you for the past 3 days, and I do not understand why.
All right. Well.
Also, he's the one who keeps saying Hearth is a bitch.
Damn. This
I
message
suppose
will
I'll-
self-destruct.
I'll let you get to it. You'll be in touch, and
Of
we'll be
course.
back, right?
Of course, for certain, we'll be back. And we'll keep you updated on what we find.
Of course. I know that Heimdall mentioned not sort of brandishing the Colburn name much,
Certainly.
which is good advice, but just know that if you run into any CTR, I'll be sure they're there to help in any way that they can.
Thank you, Erling.
Thank you, Nifrim. And he kind of pauses, thinking for a sec, and stands up. Thank you, Nifrim. Thank you. And he kind of walks around the desk over to you and hugs you very tightly. And for a bit,
She returns the hug.
as
I
he's
also
hugging
return
you,
the
he
hug.
kind of...
God damn it. What smells like cheese? Oh, it's Cedric.
I took
As he
a
said,
Gendry
hugging
bath.
you, he
Gendry,
says,
thank you, Marcus. Thank you. And he goes in for a handshake.
Yes, there you go.
Sleight of hand to steal something.
No.
Damn it.
Just no. Player
Wasn't
says
asking
no.
you. Jerk.
Sleight of hand me, I'll crush your hand.
He says, as he's hugging you, he kind of whispers into your ear. He kind of says, sounds ridiculous, but I'm honestly not sure how to go through life without constantly vying for his approval.
That does sound
You can buy
ridiculous.
for my approval.
But
That makes me feel better.
it's been 10
Cedric,
years
shut
of
up.
me trying to deny that I was doing the same thing. And just when I thought it was over, he's gone. So,
Yeah. Isn't that how it always is?
I suppose this is my first time.
Well, kind of backs up, kind of resets himself. Go save the world, Nif. I'll hold down the fort.
No pressure.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And, if you run into any mercenaries along the path, do let them know that CTR is hiring security.
Oh! Will do.
All right, then.
Oh, damn, we met those guys.
Now, about those poisons. Hello?
We don't talk about those guys.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
He goes, What? What's going on? What are you doing?
What?
I'm just yelling about the poisons.
He's just standing in the armory going, hello!
So,
I was told
cut
there'd
back.
be poisons. Hello?
As we cut back to the two in the armory, who, after a few minutes, Nox does come in. And, he does, give you, I'll figure out what he gives you. And I gotta look it up, but that's a story for next time.
Oh, no.
I know, right? I
Damn.
know.
I get to talk to Karia.
Wow,
You don't get to talk to
do I
Kari.
have a sign up real quick?
one-on-one, though.
we didn't even do
Oh,
that.
shit.
Let me find out.
I don't even think that I saw that message. the
Yeah,
auto
I
message
didn't.
flap up.
Yeah, by the way, we seem to be having some connection issues, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll
Yeah, the stream has been
clear up. Yeah.
wonky.
Sorry folks, but yeah, we're trying over here. We're always on YouTube, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Looks like we got some traveling to do. We love you all very much. Miss you when I'm not looking at you. And until next time,
Peace and hair grease.
nah, I got nothing.
Peace and fucking hair grease.
Sure. Have you been telling people I'm a bitch?